Good morning. I'm on my way to Lakeland, Florida to photograph the Sun and Fun Air Show. I'm really looking forward to this opportunity to photograph with the Fuji XH2 and the Fuji XH2S. Along with that, I brought the Fuji XF150-600mm lens. I also brought the 18-55 kit lens. And I also brought with me the 8mm Fuji lens. That is for static displays of the airplanes. Good morning. 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, the weather forecast for today is really bad rain. Hopefully I'll get lucky and it won't happen. I do have a pass for tomorrow, Friday, and that's supposed to be a gorgeous day, but we'll see how it works out. A lot of planes here. Been to a few air shows in my life, and this one seems like it's the biggest. I'm sure it's probably the biggest in Florida. Let me show you some of the warplane that I'm looking at right now. And what I've done is I've taken out the 18-55 2.8 to f4 lens, and that's the lens I'm using right now. With the overcast day that I'm having right now, what I'm doing is just trying to concentrate on specific parts of vehicles and aircrafts, trying to not include the sky as much as possible. Good morning. Back at the Sun and Fun Air Show, and today I have a clear blue skies, beautiful morning. It's actually in the low 60s out here, a little windy, but the light is just gorgeous this morning. Hope to take some photograph of the static airplanes right now. A lot more out here than I saw yesterday, obviously, because of the weather. Right now the equipment I'm photographing with is the Fuji XH2S and the Fuji XH2. I have the 18-55mm kit lens on one camera, and then on the other camera, a lens that I have not used much and owned for about a year right now, the XF 8mm 3.5 lens. And this lens is fisheye, so it's going to be kind of cool to get some photos with it. And look at this beautiful Howard DGA 15P airplane here in front of me. This thing is gorgeous. See if I can get a photo without my shadow in it. And those beautiful blue skies with the red and white. What I like to do is I like to hone in on some of the details of the plane. It's kind of interesting to see the different compositions you can get. I actually back up sometimes and then zoom in with the 18-55 to create some compression. So I'm walking up to the static display of the Warbird. What I try to do is look for the good light and then see what kind of opportunities present themselves. Unfortunately, it looks like I crossed to the wrong side of this runway. I may not be able to switch over just right now. I may have an opportunity where a plane might actually go down this runway here to my left, where I can maybe get a few photos. One of the biggest challenges for me, at least the way I like to take photos, is try to eliminate as much of the distracting elements, especially elements that wouldn't belong with what you're photographing in the image. A lot of times that means foregrounds and backgrounds, so a lot of times the composition is actually affected by what I'm trying to eliminate. Taking a couple of fisheye shots that look pretty interesting. I think they'll be a lot of fun to look at later. For me, it's all about angles, trying to find interesting compositions, eliminate people. First of all, have really good light, and hopefully everything works out. I'm also picking different apertures depending on how much depth of field I want for the image. So it makes it a lot of fun because you're out here thinking and using your feet a lot, even with the zoom lens, because you're trying to make it all work out. So they've lined up some World War II era planes. What I've done is close down the aperture and compose a nice tight composition. Reason for closing the aperture down is so that I can get enough depth of field to get the row of planes in sharp focus. At least that's the first image that I was trying to get. The sun's starting to get pretty harsh. It's getting up there already. a bit more challenging because you're not going to get those opportunities where the harshness of the sun is covered up by a cloud. So, you know, you do the best you can. Fortunately, I can still get some blue skies behind the plane, and but the light is a little bit harsher on them than I would like, but we're gonna make do with what we got. Today's gorgeous, blue skies, very few clouds. It should be an awesome day for air show photography.
That serve as a reminder of not just the teamwork, but also dedication and commitment that makes our team in the United States Air Force the most capable and credible force on the planet.
Show is over. Really happy with the performance of the Fuji XH2S with the 150 to 600mm lens. The camera was finding planes before I could even find it myself, and I would actually pick up on it because I would see the square, and then my eye would go to that square and see that the camera had actually picked up a plane, and I was able to go ahead and take the pictures. Kind of surprised how I went through batteries, and I've actually been going through batteries quite a bit lately, and that's something that I've noticed. I don't know if there's been some kind of an update to the camera where perhaps it's eating up batteries a bit more. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and you get something out of it. I appreciate you guys watching, and please like and subscribe.